I'll be tired of you. I'm telling you the truth. I have made a covenant with myself a long time ago. I said the devil that is waiting for me to stop will wait in vain. It doesn't matter whatsoever. I will forever continue to advance, because I know so long as you continue to advance, you will reach the destination. It is always said, if time is given, chameleon will also reach. It may not be going so fast, but if time is made available, chameleon will reach the destination. But no matter how antelope take up the steps, if you take only 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps and stop along the way, chameleon will achieve the goal. So you must be able to understand it's not to them that run it, not to them that will it. It's the Lord that gives strength. But as the Lord supplies strength unto you, you must remain firm and be consistent. Go with me to the book of Matthew chapter 5 verse 6. Matthew chapter 5 verse 6. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness. Why do we come to church? To learn of God, to grow of God, but we also come to hunger and thirst after righteousness. There is a hunger for righteousness. There is a hunger for right standing with God. Because we want to have a right standing with God, we appear before Him again. That hunger, that desperation makes us to be so akin and glued to Him that we cannot do without Him. And because we appear before Him all the time, we appear under a shadow of the Almighty. And when we appear, speakings about our life are done, and then we are given life to be able to grow. Proximity when it comes to mortality may be a disadvantage, but in the realm of the spirit, proximity to God is an advantage. You cannot make contact with God and not be transformed. You behold, then you are formed. Physically, it's possible that when you give men access to you, dishonor become it. But in the realm of the spirit, the more you draw closer to God, the more of Him may become. In fact, the farther you stay away from God, the more the ability of God is weakened from you. So the strength of a mortal being is how much more he can draw close to the throne of God, how much close he can get to God. Because so long as you can be very close to Him, there is a transcription that happens automatically. There is a connection that can actually warrant certain level of transfer. I want to put it to you in this place, in this way. All of you must have been using Bluetooth, Xander, infrared. There is a length you go, it no longer connects again. Is that true? In the same way that there is a level you go far from God that you can't perceive Him again. And that is why it is our job to be able to draw near to Him at all the time, so that He can draw near to us, as the scripture said. It is very important that we commit ourselves to personal development. Very important that we commit ourselves to spiritual processes to be able to grow. In the book of Acts chapter 2 verse 41. Acts chapter 2 verse 41. Acts chapter 2 verse 41. The Bible says, they that gladly received His word were baptized, and the same day that were added unto them about 3,000 souls. And they continued steadfast in the apostles' doctrine, and in fellowship, and in breaking of bread, and in prayers. They continue steadfast. We must be able to understand that when men were added into the church, the Bible says they continue. It is good enough for us to go win souls. I love that as much as possible. We have a team called by.Pm, evangelism team. They go out to do evangelism. But I realize that it's possible for men not to be able to profit in this journey. It's possible for you to give your life to Christ today, and after a while you become a reproach to the kingdom. So what then become the advantageous point? The ability to be discipled, to continue to grow. Because until you grow, you cannot be able to save yourself in the present decadence that we are in. Until you grow, you cannot be able to stand steadfast in the liberty that Christ has given unto you. If not, you'll be entangled by every yoke of bondage. So we appear before God continually. Why? So that we can be able to grow spiritually. So the Bible says they continue steadfast in the apostles' doctrine, teaching them the way the apostles were taught. The apostles' doctrine is nothing but what Jesus Himself taught them. Jesus gathered 12 men. These 12 men, He taught them the beatitude. He taught them a lot of things. In fact, as He was about to go, they asked Him, teach us to pray, as John the Baptist taught His disciples to pray. So there were so many things that Jesus Christ taught them. These things became a doctrine. It became a body of knowledge to which they used to be able to grow. Do you understand now? So the Bible said they continue in this that was committed unto them, also in breaking of bread and fellowshipping, carrying out communion as much as possible, but also the Bible said in prayers. So whether we like it or not, the thing that makes them continue to grow is because they remain steadfast in these things. I want to submit to you that there are 3 routes in God. There are 3 routes, or I refer to them as 3 realms in God. Or you can refer to them as the 3 arms of God. If a believer wants to grow spiritually, part of the parameter you must engage is one among the route. If you are wise enough, you can combine all of them. Long time ago, the Lord told me, Philip Cephas, whosoever that will do better than you is either the person know more than you, pray more than you, or the person is just helped by me. There are some people that have never prayed the way you pray. There are some people that don't even know as many things as you know, yet again their life is advancing. There is an economy you may not know. You see, that favor you are talking about, unmerited, is just because God decided to help you that you access his favor. Because there is nothing about you that defines why he should do that. And some of you may be under a covenant that you may not even understand. Peradventure, somebody in your lineage, their life, they did not get the dividends of their pursuit for God. Sorry to say this, there are people that may seek God and never get anything as a reward for their seeking God. But they see to be they born on the earth with forever. No matter how they try to backslide, they cannot backslide. So they wake up and discover everything is working for them because of the dividend of somebody that has seen God. So that is also a protocol in a covenant activated by a help that God supplies. Simple. So you must be able to understand that among the many routes in God, as a believer, if you want to grow spiritually, at least you must engage one. Everyone that you see that make impact, check it again. When God helps you, doesn't mean you will be lazy. I have never seen a lazy man that has a future in God. No matter how wise you are, the grace and the ointment and the unction of God comes to make you responsible. Paul was the one that was speaking. He said, I am what I am by the grace of God. But that grace was not in vain, in that I labor more than they all. He said, I know a man many years ago, 14 years ago, that was caught up into the dark heavens, and he saw